Hey everybody, we are back. Happy Sunday to you. We noticed we've gotten a lot of new followers lately, so we want to take a minute, just reintroduce ourselves. I am Kayla Stutson.
Kayla who?
Kayla Stutson.
Let them know. And I am Marqus Stutson, and we Marriage Chronicles. So
Whoop whoop. First and foremost, thank you for you guys' support. I want to say the last time that it was just us, I kind of told you guys I was recently diagnosed with postpartum anxiety, ended up coming with depression as well, and my amazing husband kind of finally saw that like the breakdown in our marriage is because of the breakdown with me.
wow.
So we took a break. You guys noticed a lot more interviews or videos that we have posted in the past, and we want to say thank you guys for understanding and still supporting us through that.
Right. And it was a good time. Like during this time, like we allowed each other both to have a weekend away where we had to do anything, had to worry about being a wife, had to worry about a husband, had to worry about being a father, our mother. So just a weekend away. We both took a weekend, spent at the hotel, kind of relaxed, did whatever we wanted to do, and regrouped. And I know for me, when I came back, I was excited to get back to my wife. I mean, I had missed her, even though I was gone for a day or two. But it's just that regrouping and allowing yourself to kind of think about, because you're so stressed out, you're on top of each other. You've been here, we've been quarantined, we've been in the house, and you get that time. You get the time away, and you get the, you start to miss them. You know what I mean? Because you've been with them so long, you kind of just get used to them. You don't really have that feeling, where you kind of miss them. So that time allowed me a lot of time of reflection on me, on what I can do better as a husband, what I can work on, and where I can improve, and just also allowed us time to miss each other.
And kind of get to do what you want to do outside of. So I would recommend that if possible, when you start noticing yourself kind of getting into a rut. Like I'm actually good. I don't want to take another.
Too.
I thank you. I don't want to take another weekend away, like, cause I'm good like that. You would be surprised, like just a 24-hour span, like what it will do for you. So I would recommend it, moms, dads, husbands, wives, to get that weekend. Now, there were rules within this weekend, though. It was us time. So, we weren't out partying or kicking it with our friends or anything like that. We really took it for relaxation. Like, I don't think I left the room after I went in there. So I highly recommend that for you guys. But like I said, we really appreciate it. And to be able to, for my husband to be so in tune with me, to acknowledge, like, it's not me that she needs to get away from. It is her that she's needing to reconnect with. Wow. While I am working through my counseling, she gave me a really big nugget and was like, if you're constantly feeding into yourself as a mother and constantly feeding into yourself as a wife, you were Kayla before you were either one.
Wow.
So how, you got to be able to reconnect with her in order to make the other two work. And I want to say our pastor says that too. Like if you follow the hierarchy of how the Bible sets the family up, your relationship with Christ, which is your you and your you time, and then the husband and the kids, like everything else will take care of itself.
Right. And that was big. I know, you're so big on being mommy, trying to be the best mom you can be, but it was like, it was making it worse. You know what I'm saying? Because you were, it was a lot of pressure on you. So I saw that and I was like, look, go do you. Bye, baby. I'm booking this room today. Bye. And get away. So I think that's the best thing. Husbands, you got to be in tune, like I said before, what your wife is saying and what she's not saying, and really listening to her and kind of seeing her and kind of, her. You've been around her. We've been in this thing for about 11 years. So I know her to an extent. You've been with me for a minute. You ain't going to know her.
Decade.
But, and it's just being able to see those things, man. It's okay to need a break. Everybody, the world is crazy right now. So it's okay to take that time and to work on you, because you working on you, she working on her, y'all come back together, y'all be a better unit.
And I would say it has been like our relationship did a big dynamic change with simply just taking a day to do me. I'll say this, like, what did you see any red flags or anything that kind of solidified you need to go?
It's little things that stress you out. Like you come home and it would be little triggers. Or somebody asked them a question and she's like, "Don't ask me no more question." I'm like, "Dude, like he just asked you one question." Like, he likes to talk. So it was one of those things. Like, listen, you might need to go ahead and kind of just get some you time. And I think that was the real thing. But being able to talk to her, and usually when I talk to her I used to talk down to her in kind of demeaning and a negative form of fashion, but I've kind of changed my delivery and I was like, "Hey babe, let's talk about X, Y, and Z." I was like, "Yeah, I don't know if you're okay." You know what I mean? It's the way I worded it. It made it okay for her to feel okay with going to, spend her time alone.
And I think too, like it gave me time to like really take in what was said to me without all the extra distractions and realize that what they're saying is something that I am dealing with. Like this postpartum, this depression, this anxiety is something that I am dealing with. It is not something that I am. And the fact that I am no longer choosing to use it as a crutch. I will say in the beginning, I was like, there's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. And I'm like, no, there's nothing wrong with me. It's just a problem like any other problem.
Right. And I'm choosing to deal with. And I said that before. I said you're using it when it's convenient for you. Because I was like, 1 minute you be on the phone or you talking to a friend or you're laughing and he and the next minute I'm in depression. I don't feel right. I'm like, you can't use it when it's convenient. You can't throw that when it's convenient. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta allow them that time to get back to themselves.
Or to get a chance to understand what it is. Like, am I just having a bad day? Or am I having a good day? Or whatever the case may be. But choosing to move forward and to get that help. And I think we've had episode about that where it's okay, like just because you're in counseling doesn't mean there's something wrong. It turns out on the flip side that I'm actually like a lot of stuff that I've carried over into our marriage is stuff from the past and like within my childhood really that I'm pulling over that has nothing to do with us. So to you guys again, we thank you so much. Appreciate the support. We are back. Just make sure you watch for content. www.thestutsons.com. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
We on
TikTok. That's new. We are so old. You got anything to tell the people?
Nah, that's all I got.
We'll see y'all next week.
All right, peace.